My name's Trent, Yugambeh mob, so from Mount Tambourine area. Currently, disclaimer, working for Diabetes Queensland. So it's obviously a great opportunity to be able to work with mob for such a long period of time. A lot of diabetes in my family. My grandmother she put it off for such a long period of time. There was 11 years where she just refused to take medication, which eventually led to a pretty massive stroke. Definitely seen how it can take over a family and ravage through a family, which makes it quite tough. Seeing the elders and those older generations within my family that were living with diabetes, it became quite, the thought of me then having diabetes became quite prevalent, and I think that's sort of what's partly led to me falling into the exercise realm quite a lot. When I finished school, I was underweight, very underweight, wasn't eating the right amounts of food, and throughout most of my 20s I sort of put off the thought that mental health had anything to do with it. Got older and a bit wiser, you could say. Realised that it was important that I went and talked to someone about it, so went and saw a psychologist and a psychiatrist, and they diagnosed me with general anxiety and PTSD, and that diagnosis really helped me in a way to understand what I was doing. So when I was diagnosed, I was 69 kilos, so very underweight, and then now I'm 85, so it's that was a 6-month period of time, so it's been quite quick to bounce back to normal, but I definitely feel a lot better in myself now, and I don't really have this fear of or anxiety to do with chronic disease or diabetes or anything along those lines. It's now I'm happy to keep living my life and not really worry about that, just make sure I eat the right things, get my exercise in, and reconnect with the country and the things that are around me. I think culture's become such an important part of my life. I do a lot of mentoring with younger individuals in community, and it's really rewarding in the sense that we're able to get them to understand these concepts a lot younger and really educate them and provide that assistance and support for them to get jobs and have ideas in what they're going to do when they finish school. It was so hard when I was younger, thinking, well, if everyone else has got it, then surely I can't do anything but get it one day. And that's a really hard thought, is breaking that narrative and breaking that mold. And if you're not the one to break the cycle in your family, then that cycle could potentially continue for another 10, 15, 20 years, or multiple generations after you're gone.